What's up, YouTube? Go check this Gabsy coming to you with a quick unboxing of the purple version of the new iPad mini 6th generation and a quick size comparison to the 5th generation. Well, I guess you can just say all the previous iPads, because all the previous iPads had that same style, but this is specifically the 5th one. So here is the box. You notice it says mini on there, purple branding on the side. We have the pull tab today. I end up getting the 64 gig model. I was planning to get the 256 model, but I waited too late as far as, because I didn't pre-order. Well, I waited too late when I was going to pre-order, and I noticed that I wouldn't have been able to get it today on release date, and I wouldn't want on release date. So I ended up getting the 64. Now, my previous iPad mini, I had a 64 gig. So, and I got like 5 gigs left on there. I've had it for the 2 years that it's been out. So I got that when it first came out. And, yeah, I have a bunch of other devices. So, like, if storage is basically not an issue, I can just transfer the data to another iPad or SD card or something of that sort. So I can get by with 64. Also, being 128 would have been perfect. But if Apple would have did 128, no one would have bought the 256 probably. But making a $150 increase, you know, a lot of people are gonna jump for that, because you know we don't know when they're gonna come back out. It was 2 years for them to come out from this version, the 5th from 2019 to the one now. So who knows when they're gonna come out. Oh, I love that. It's just like a little baby, iPad Air. This is my favorite iPad, by the way. Love, love, love. So we are finally going to USB-C now on the iPads. This is a 20-watt adapter there. And we have the USB-C to USB-C card. So now that only leaves, see that? I wish Apple would come on and make the iPhones USB-C too, because now by my nightstand, all my devices over there are USB-C except for my iPhone. Now that I have this iPad, all of them will be USB-C. So since I'm doing a full unboxing, here is the stuff in the inside. Here is what the pamphlet looks like. So you can pause that and read if you feel. And then we got the tips. And now we can take a look at the color. But yeah, I was saying about the storage space. For me, since I have a bunch of different devices and whatnot, that's not going to be an issue. And then also what I like about 64 gigs is it makes me have to organize my media and not just be dumping. And then when it's time for me to sell that device and get a new device, I'm like, oh, I gotta move all this data and stuff is all over the place. And that's what happens when I usually get higher gig stuff. So 64, I think we're gonna stick with the 64. I don't plan to go to the 256. I'll think about it, but I think I'm gonna stick with the 64. But now 4. So they only have 4 colors. You got the purple, you got Starlight, which is like a silverish color, or not silverish, like a goldish color, I think they've been saying. I haven't been to the stores to see them all. You had Space Gray, which I didn't want to get Space Gray because I already have Space Gray previously, and I don't plan to sell my 5th generation. I want to keep this, so I didn't want to have 2 Space Grays. And then what was the other color? Oh, pink. So this is purple. Now let me look at it off camera. So depending on what angle you look at it at, like how you turn it, it's not like a purple. If it's not like a purple, if that makes sense. It's like a subtle purple. I don't know. It's not a super hard purple. It's not like purple. It's just like, it's very subtle. Like depending on people's color, depending on what angle you look at it at, you know, you might feel it got a hint of grayish in it. Some people said like a tint of blue. I don't know. Depends. But here it is next to the original space gray, so you can see that difference there. So I wanted something subtle, but I didn't want to get space gray because I already had it. So this was like the next best thing to me, because pink was, you know, bright, and then the starlight color is also bright, so I was kind of just left with this. So here we go, USB-C now. Here's both of them side by side. You can see we're going from the curved to the flat now. Still speakers on both bottoms, just different USB. This is the LTE version here. So whereas on this side I had the volume, on this side everything is going to be on the top for the new iPad mini, along with your power button that is also your Touch ID button. So that's that. But mainly, first of all, the feel is amazing. Let me put this back to back to see how it, stack them on top of each other there. So there we go. And then height wise, there you can see that difference. The new iPad mini is slightly shorter, and so you can see that difference there, and it's slightly by a hair a little thinner as far as width. So you can like barely see it right there. And then here you go. Let me scoot the camera so you can, there you can see that difference of that height right there. So this is amazing, and the whole screen is bigger. So we went from 7.9 inches to 8.3 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So more screen real estate in a smaller package, and a better package. Apple definitely did the right thing with going in this style direction of the iPad Pros and the iPad Air, and it was only right that they finally go ahead and do the same with the iPad mini. iPad mini has been my favorite iPad out of all of them. This right here, out of all time favorite, this is probably going to go number one. I haven't even powered on. It's probably going to go number one. Behind that is the iPad Pro 10.5. That's my second favorite. Love the iPad. Still have that iPad to this day. Super thin. That's like one of my favorite all-time iPads. And then after that one, favorite iPad, I might have to go Air 2. The iPad Air 2, and then iPad Air 2, and then probably the 2020 12.9 inch, and the newest iPad Air. Those probably are tied to do my top 5. So this is going to be number one. I already know. I use the heck out of my iPad mini 5th generation. I mean, love this. Let me tell you who should get this iPad. If you, the reason I love this iPad so much, this is my bed. So when I'm laying in the bed or finna go to sleep, this is definitely my when I'm finna go to sleep tablet, because it's so small. The iPad Air would be too big. Like sometimes I use the iPad Air in the bed if I want to take notes. But I can take notes on here, and I definitely can take notes on there too, especially since they're compatible with the new pencil. But it's just, it's nice, compact, and you get everything that you can get on your regular iPad, and that's why I love it so much. You know, went up in price. It's starting at $500. If you're a student, that's $450. A little steep there, but depending on what you can use it for, you'll love it. If you need something small, like you like to read ebooks and stuff, you'll love this. If you just need something like to go to bed at nighttime, like to just browse on something, but don't want nothing too big and bulky, you'll love this. You just want something small to take notes on. Like, I don't like legal size paper. I've always liked the smaller notepads, the little 5x7 type notepad. So if you like that style, you'll love this. It's just small and handy and great, and I can only imagine once I actually get everything powered on. So I'll come back for a review of the new one, but just wanted to give you that unboxing, give you that size comparison. Yeah, till next time, later.